Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Oh shit, Lucy! Holy fuck. Okay, hi. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. Holy shit, that's you didn't have to do that, love. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Welcome. I appreciate it. You definitely didn't have to do that, but thank you. Mwah. So hi, Lyoko. Hi, everybody. I got my coffee. We're just gonna fucking vibe. Also, for those who are wondering about the photo and shit earlier, I talked about it. It's very, very subtle and it's intentional by design. Let me explain. I dye my hair without bleaching it because I can get away with that at my job. Because Uncle Sam does not like bright, vivid colors, apparently. You know, for having a red, white, and blue flag. But, yeah, so I get away with it. It's very fucking subtle. It's so subtle, it blends in with my hair. So, that's why I do it. I don't bleach my hair. I believe bleaching is, like, incredibly fucking bad for your hair. But it's so subtle and you barely can tell. And this camera, you can't pick it up. So, you know, that's what it is. There's an Uncle Sam in England? Yeah, it's called oil. Long live the king is dead. Anyway, Minecraft, let's jump into that. Let's start doing this. You know, it's okay. I can sit here and say that because, Mumu, thank you, Lucy. I could say that because I don't think anyone fucking likes the king. I don't think not a single fucking soul wants that fucker in power. And if you do, you're lying. I mean... There's a, yeah, okay. Lucy's got a point. There's always that one guy. There's always that one guy. You're right. You're right. Anyway, let's play some music while we're doing this. How about some fun Fruitiger Arrow? Yeah, I'm playing the Muzax. The Muzax. The king is bad for England. I say keep him there, lol. Hell yeah. So, for those who are new or aren't aware, this is Minecraft creative section. It's literally what the name implies. It's me being dumb and playing Minecraft in creative mode. You might be wondering why I'm doing it that way. I'm a builder. I'm a builder. I feel like I should like edit this. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm legally obligated to change this or something. I don't even have I have 10 mine coins. I don't know why I do. What's the benefit of them? I feel like I should like, I don't know. Does anyone actually like old man outside of my very supportive grandparents? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why that's a thing, but okay. You know what? Go crazy. Here, can we change this? I don't know why. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh. Wait, huh? Apparently I have an underpart? I didn't even know this. I did not know this. Okay, I didn't know this is a thing. I genuinely did not know that that top bit is something that you could just have. You know what? All right. I honestly think that's fine. That looks normal-ish. Maybe. I'm sorry. Can you not do that? Can you not? There we go. I don't want to make a purchase. I don't want to spend money. Whatever. I never understood why Minecraft added character creation, because it's Microsoft and they gotta make money, you know? You know, multi-trillion-dollar company. They gotta make money somehow. Anyway, I hope you all are having a good night. How was your guys' weeks? Mine was, outside of the welcome back stream, it was, you know, fucking rough. Yuck. Like, I first off, to everyone who came to that stream, thank you. I very much appreciated it. It felt good to be, you know, to have all that love and support. But the rest of that week was just fucking brutal. Like, so I'm one person doing 5 people's job right now. And, you know, I've had an emotional roller coaster of a week. I'm not even gonna bullshit ya. So, mine was good. Completed my Lovecraftian Witch Waifu Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm proud of ya. Keep that good shit up. You know? Okay, so we're gonna continue this nightmare that I've created for myself. I would really like to finish this today. I know that's impossible, but I'm damn as well gonna try. Yeah, now work has been, like, the good news is that I'm being treated right. Like, you know, my work respects my work ethic. You know, I'm being very much appreciated, thankfully. Like, I'm not having shitty bosses. But, man, it makes it really hard to really make the argument, the valid argument of, like, yeah, the work environment's fine, but, like, you know, when you're getting paid less than, like, the federal side, it's like the other aspect. Because you don't have, like, a degree or a certificate because you can't afford said certificate. Like, oof. But, you know, other than that, though, I mean, I'm just glad to be back streaming. I've been thinking about this all fucking day. Like, oh man, I can't wait to go back stream. I missed it. I did. Call your Lovecraftian Witch Waifu Yu-Gi-Oh deck is called Altergeist. I fucking love that name, Altergeist. I'm gonna steal that now. Altergeist. I like that. Dyed my hair, shaved my arms. I need to shave my legs. Doing that tomorrow. I gotta clean my truck tomorrow too. Truck is fucking nasty. Like, the rain that came recently was like, it cleaned out the outside, but I need to clean the inside. My week could have been better. It was good enough. You know what? I think that's fair. I think we could say that for a lot of people. I'm not gonna explain the panty pic that's on the Twitter. I'm not doing, and on some Discord servers. I'm not doing it. I'm not explaining that. All that you need to know is I was fucking angry and I was high last night, And because I smoke weed and I was very frustrated, fun fact, if I'm beyond pissed and I'm smoking weed, I get really fucking horny. And so, I fucking took a pic. That's all you need to know. Go look at the Twitter. I haven't deleted it yet. I don't fucking care. I kind of give up on trying to hold myself to a higher standard. It's not my fault that everybody says I'm fucking pretty. Frankly, I blame Tay and everybody else. Actually, speaking of her, by the way, chat, you know that she is with Kaiju right now, and she's wrestling. She is doing funny monster shit with her. I was like, if I wasn't streaming today, I would have went and joined, but I bought content warning, even though I would really like to play more Lethal Company with friends. But you know, what's another Lethal like, right? I did get a few new Transformers in Cybertron Starscream. You know what's funny? I was watching the TMNT season 1 with Tay in her TMNT Thursdays shit, and I gotta say, hearing Shredder say "Oh no" is fucking hilarious to me. Oh no! And I now get the sarcasm. Like, I get the joke now. I get why the word sarcasm was applied there. I get it. I clapped and I get the joke. However, I also watched the entire first part of season 2 of Invincible this week too, chat. Yeah, I gotta say, I fucking loved it. It was a little, you know, like season 1 was pretty gory, right? Season 2 really fucking ramped it up. I'm not gonna spoil it for those who haven't like watched it, but if you ever have a hankering to watch Invincible, please do. It is a fantastic show. I watched the new Godzilla versus Kong. Wasn't -1 good, but it wasn't bad. Oh. See, I heard from Eve's community that it's actually really good. Like, even them were talking about it, and they were saying that it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really watch a lot of movies. Like, I don't like the idea of going to the movie theater anymore. Not because it's like you know, it's you know, I'm an adult, but like I don't like spending the money. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm gonna spend the money, I'd rather like have the popcorn here at my house. I would rather have the soda here at my house. I would rather pay for the movie at my house and enjoy the movie in silence and not have to deal with other people at my house. Right? Does that make sense? But I did hear that it was pretty good. Like, I heard that it was pretty good from them. Cybertron Starscream is my favorite childhood Starscream. I think I posted it on Discord. He's a Starscream that looks like I could actually overthrow Megatron, and his show has overthrown Megatron a couple of episodes, literally boxed and survived fighting Primus. Damn. Yeah, I never understood why, like, fucking, what's it called? Starscream never, like, actually succeeded in, like, overthrowing Megatron. Like, you would think he'd be, like, the prime candidate to do it. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that because, like, I I believe it. I'm saying that because like it's too fucking evident that that dude just screams like Decepticon. Literally, the name Decepticon has the word deceptive in it. In other words, I can't think of another motherfucker like Starscream that is just as deceptive. Like, genuinely, that dude is like super fucking sneaky and shit. Because G1, Starscream, and most versions of outside of Armada are far too weak to physically fight Megatron. Fair enough. Can I say something about the recent Transformers movie? Can I again? I'm sorry, but this is your. If you haven't watched it, this is your chance to walk away. Before I start, you know, spouting bullshit that people don't want to hear. However, can I just say that the dude transforming into a transformer is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever seen come out of fucking Hollywood. And there's a lot of stupid shit that's came out of Hollywood lately. But like that right there just screamed fucking like, why are you doing this? You know? Like there was like, what the fuck is your problem? But we got to sell toys, and it's like, yeah, yes, I know you have to sell toys, but did you really have to do it this way? No, you didn't. But you did. You did do it. But you didn't have to. I liked Rise of the Beast better than any of the Bay Trash. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty fucking biased. I like the Bay Trash only because it just 100% is just Michael Bay. Like when I think of Transformers, I immediately think of Michael Bay because again, like, you know, you got Michael Bay and you equate it to explosions, and you know, every time an explosion happens, Michael Bay busts a nut, and it just works in my opinion. But you know, it's like the prequels of Star Wars, right? People will say they're bad, and they are, but there will always be that handful of people who like bad shit, you know? Now we can all... Optimus Prime wasn't even characterized right. Wasn't he like characterized as a good, bad, bad, good guy? Like he kind of like was just like, oh yeah, I'm a good guy, and I'm being very judgmental and like very bad, but I'm a good guy. Like, no, you know what? You wanna know what my favorite characterization is in all of like movies like that? Superman versus the United States government. In all of the DC, early DC, like Dark Knight era fucking Superman movies, the Man of Steel. In Bay, he was a murder happy monster. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's like Optimus was like fucking snorting cocaine. He's like, "Hi, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy." Bay is the Zack Snyder of Transformers. Do you think Zack Snyder was like fucking smoking crack when he did that? I was listening to the Joe Rogan interview with Zack Snyder and him, and I gotta say, the dude really did not like the fact that that Warner Brothers fucked him over with that movie. Like, he really didn't even want to do that movie, apparently. He kind of wanted to just, like, not do that movie, but it was kind of thrusted onto him. Which I find fucking hilarious, by the way. Hey, Aqua, what's going on? How are you? We're working on some pier making right now to better blend this area in. And then I get to do the fun part, some terraforming. Oh boy. Bayverse Prime was eager to end the war, most likely. Yeah. He's like, you know what? Fuck humanity. Let's go. Peter Cullen hated half the lines he had to voice for Bay Prime. I don't blame him. But you gotta understand, chat. Well, the reason why I like the Bayverse films is not because they were good. They're fucking awful. But the thing is the response and reaction that you get from watching a Bayverse film is like, okay, go watch an M. Night Shyamalan film, and then go watch a fucking Bayverse film, and then fucking like watch the M. Night Shyamalan film. You will have such a fucking tonal whiplash because those two are so fucking very much different on how they direct and produce movies. But if I had to pick out of either of them, I'd fucking pick 1,000 times all the time Michael Bay all the way, baby. Just because he busts a nut every time he makes an explosion, and fucking worth it. Nothing much. Gonna go buy the Purely Mate around Sunday cause seat missions. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys want me to buy that too, huh? That's right. I don't know if I actually will, but we'll find out. You know, I was trying to set it up on my phone and I failed, and I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna stream it moving forward. Because the last thing I want is people to be like, so why the fuck is she like, you know, progress even further, you know? Ruby literally was like, are you actually enjoying this? Are you like putting on a show? And I was kind of offended because I was like, ma'am, I'm enjoying the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Excuse the fuck me. I get why she's saying it, but it was just like, oh, you really were concerned that I was enjoying it. Bay Prime had its good moments. The first two movies were alright. 3 was mid, 4 was just fan fiction, and 5 was just something else. 5 was a wet dream. And don't you fucking forget it. Chat, you know I'm right. You know you know I'm right. But no. But no, I think in all seriousness though, I don't think I'm gonna go and watch another movie for a while unless I'm with someone who like is like a fucking cinema nut. Like I have no real drive to actually like go and like to the fucking movies. Like the last time I was actually going to the movies to watch shit is when I was dating my ex, my last ex. Like we would go out and we would go fucking like watch like movies because it was a good date thing to do. But if anything, I'd actually like, no, would rather not do that. I would rather not spend money like that. If I was to spend money like that, what I would do is I would actually like, you know, do it at home, so to speak. Bay is the Zack Snyder of Transformer. Most of the fans hated how he took a kind, caring, hopeful father figure and turned him into a generic Hollywood hero. Yeah. Well, you know what? Generic sells. And what's the one thing Hollywood likes more than, you know, fucking children? And, you know, fucking their actors. Or the actors and actresses, that way they can get a good deal. Oh, and fucking over the writers. And, well, there's a lot of fucking in Hollywood. Whether it's to be fucked over, or fucked on. By the way, when I said the first bit, I meant the executive. Well, all of it I said. All of it is really the executives, not so much everyone else. But, you know, Dan Schneider comes to mind. I know, me too. But, you know, they like money, Chad. They like fucking money. And generic sells. Oh, does it sell? You know, I'm kind of sad that the fucking sheep don't have horns. I wish they did. Peter Cullen has openly stated that Optimus is a very proud trans supporter. Well, I mean, fuck yeah, but like, at the same time, why do you think he would say that? Think about it that way. Honestly though, I would have just assumed that anyway with fucking Optimus Prime. Have you ever watched the fucking cartoons? I have, and I have to say, that man really cared about, that robot really cared about fucking humanity. As a whole, not just specific groups. So, you know, I could have just assumed that without having fucking Peter Cullen tell me that. Because that's just who Optimus is. He cared about life. I remember the Amber Heard cases. Yeah, I do too. I do too. You remember that one time Britney Spears like fucking put her like child in the back of a truck? I was a fucking kid when that happened. I was like probably like 8 or 9 when that happened. That kid like fucking like an infant when they did that, when she pulled that shit. I wouldn't say Optimus is generic. I would say Optimus is very Iron Giant like. Well, I mean, yes, but like, chat, when that doesn't sell according to Hollywood. Generic sells. Generic sells, not so much, you know. Why do you think all the Marvel movies kind of suck? Because they're literally like all rehashes of the same fucking concept. Don't believe me? Research the hero cycle. It works. It sells. Doesn't mean it's, you know, anything, what, selling. Father figure that is also the leader of a race, a gentle giant has no. Peter Cullen said that because one of his grandkids is trans and he's been very openly pro-trans. Well, that's good. You know what? All right, maybe the cynical asshole in me is being a little too mean towards rich people. Oh, so another thing that happened recently, chat. My grandparents and now my whole family knows that my entire family now knows that I am transgender. And I am happy to say that the response was really fucking good. Like, the response in its entirety of my whole family has been very positive. Everybody knows. They found out prior because apparently on my ID I was wearing eyeliner, and I've been kind of like giving hints, so they know, and it's been a very good response. Apparently they've been talking about it, so because they were like wondering why I was giving out hints, like, is she giving out hints and shit, like what the fuck? So my grandmother and I talked about it. My grandmother right now is the head of the family. She asked, and she's like, well, how do you want us to, respond to you at this point? Like, how do you feel about it? Like, she was more or less trying to understand, right? And apparently one of my cousins came out as trans about 4 years prior on my mom's end, which I didn't know. One of my aunts is very supportive on my mom's end, which is surprising because my mom's side of the family is very West Virginian in nature. You don't need me to explain that. I hope not. I hope nobody needs me to explain that. But yeah, no, my family has been very, very receptive of it, and that was one of my concerns, was they were gonna be like a nightmare with it. Oh, another matriarchal family? Damn. Actually, before my grandfather developed his Alzheimer's rather quickly, he was the head. But then, when my grandpa, and I need to talk about that in a minute. But when my grandmother, I had to put my grandpa in a home because he was becoming a danger to himself and my grandmother because of his Alzheimer's, it became abundantly clear that they had to, that my grandmother became the head honcho. So, my grandmother really, really is someone that I've talked about that I'm like mixed with. But the fact that she was so receptive and open on the conversation anyway was pretty good. Ma'am, I live on a tropical island. I know jack of American coded stuff. What do you mean American coded, ma'am? Does he really tend to see a family like that? Well, okay. I might as well start talking about it now because, there's a protocol for this, when the time happens. Apparently my grandfather had fallen and hit his head last month, and it looked like for a split second there that he was pretty much done. But now he's recovered, right? He's recovered and he's back to his usual self outside of, the Alzheimer's. But my family, my grandmother has been telling me that we're at the end stages, and we're definitely at the end stages of this. He hasn't stopped eating, thankfully. That's the first sign of things like, going south quick. Like, he's still eating, thankfully. But as far as like his his age, like he turned 89 recently. And for context, I look up to my grandpa. I am my grandpa's favorite grandchild, And I'm very much like my grandpa. So it's hard for me to like really sit and watch the person that I look up to and the person that I very much love and appreciate and someone that I very much value in my life, you know, eventually kick the bucket. My condolences, Flamie. Yeah, it's gonna happen soon, for sure. I was talking to my grandmother about it, and I told her the moment I get the phone call, I'm gonna go over there. Like, fuck it, fuck everything. I'm going to go over there. And you know, help them. But you know, eventually it's hard. It's gonna happen. And that's the scary thing, is that a lot of the family has time to process it. I have as well. But it's not so much me or anyone else that I have to worry about. It's my dad. My dad really hasn't processed the reality. Like, he gets stressed when he sees, you know, his dad essentially start, you know, winding down, I guess is the nice way of putting it. And I worry that like he's gonna not respond to it very well. I don't like my dad. I want to make this abundantly clear. My dad and I are like oil and water. We fucking don't mix. Ever. But, you know, that is my dad. And even if I don't like him, I still have to acknowledge that I gotta swallow my pride and be there for my dad in a time that he needs people. And even my mom pointed it out to me. She's like, when it happens, you need to be there for him, because you were the closest thing to him outside of your grandpa. And I'm like, fuck, you're right. I'm like, fuck, you're right, but like, god damn it. I gotta swallow my pride? God, that's so fucking foul. No. I know it has to be done. And, you know, one of us has to be ready for it. So, yeah, I'm preparing for it. Well, I've been prepared for it. It's not something I'm happy to say either, but it's something I'm ready for. But I'm hoping it doesn't happen soon. Like, I'm hoping that I can go visit them in August and go see them one last time. Because originally the last time that I saw him was I think in 2021 or 2022. Currently in the same boat. I hope that visit goes smoothly between you two when it happens. Losing one loved one is never easy. Yeah, no, I hope it becomes... I just hope that he's gonna be okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've gotten softer as I mature, and like I've noticed this, but ever since I came out as trans, I've become more and more calm and more in tune with myself. which in turn has made me more empathetic and more softer on other people. I'm not as fucking mean as I used to be. And I can't really attribute that to the HRT because that doesn't really play a factor to it. But I think it's just because I'm more at peace with myself. I could see other people needing that as well. And so it's why maybe 3 years ago I was such an aggressive fucking shithead, whereas now I just see the world in such a weird fucking way and baneful way that, like, I just realized that this world does not need another fucking salty piece of shit. We have enough of those. We don't need another one. And I think streaming also has taught me that. Like, and watching and observing other streamers, but also being friends with, you know, Tay and like a bunch of other people that I'm friends with, like Eve and Lucy and like Sophie and Amy. Like, it's kind of made me realize that, like, I am a very different person than I used to be, and I'm kind of happy about it. Like, I used to always say like dumb shit like, oh, I will never change and I will never, like, you know, I will always be me, blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, but you are you. You're you, but you're the you that nobody wants to deal with. Whereas, like, now you're actually approachable. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten softer, and I'm pretty sure I have, because there's a lot of situations that have happened recently that you know, could have easily went south because of things that I could have approached it as. But I guess the moral of the story, chat, is love people. Love yourself, but love other people. You don't know what the fuck they're going through. Alright? There's no point in fucking being stupid and trying to fucking argue shit. Fight and just be dumb. There's no point. I think I did it. Oh yeah, I fucking did it. Cool, now we can do the fun part. Well, hold on. I say we can do the fun part. Oh yeah, we can do the fun part. I don't know. Maybe? I might need to... Here, we got moss? Yeah, we do. Yeah. No, I don't know. Me personally, I can see that I've grown a lot in more ways than one. But you know, there used to be a time where I used to be a lot meaner, and you know, I always wondered, oh well, why was I so unapproachable? Like, why did people not want to be around me? And it's like, well, dumbass, it's because you were an asshole. Like, nobody wants to deal with an asshole. Nobody wants to be around someone who's annoying, but nobody else wants to really be around who's an asshole. Treat others how you want to be treated, you know? And, actually, funny enough, I attribute that life lesson, working at the jail. And, like, dealing with, you know, what is essentially criminals. And just awful people. And, like, you know, coming to grips that, like, I want it to be better than if I can't be better in success, if I can't be successful, I want to be better than what I was previously. And you know, chat, I would never say go work at a correctional facility, but it definitely gives you some insight on you as a person compared to other people. And I mean it, like, wholeheartedly. With that being said, though, I would never recommend anyone actually go and work for, you know, work in corrections. That is a fucking nightmare. It's a good mentality to have. It absolutely is. You know, it is. It very much is, and it's important. You gotta, because if you don't learn and you don't take risks and you don't, like, try to be a better person, how are you really actually learning? You're not. Like, you're not actually learning. You're just existing. You're not growing either. And that's the other part, right? Like, you, I don't know who I was I think I was telling this to not Tay. Fuck, what's her name? I think it might have been Lily. That I was telling this to. But if you don't learn or improve or take risks and shit, are you really actually being a better person? Are you really actually improving? Oh, I could see that. Prisoners in the US are quite dangerous from what I've heard, and the way they are treated are also not the best. I'll paraphrase that for you. The thing is about corrections is it really is twofold. If you're not in for murder, then people won't be afraid of you. But that gives them room to fucking treat you like shit, right? If you are in for the disgusting, depraved shit, absolutely, you deserve everything you get for you coming to your way. Do I need to explain any further? Now, the other part of this is people who are in a jail typically aren't charged until they're proven guilty. So while as a CO, you typically don't want to treat the fucking detainee as a fucking human being. You kind of have to. But talking with them and listening to them when I did work there made me realize that, like, man, I need to improve as a person. Because there has been some interesting situations in my past where I could have easily ended up arrested. So, I mean, in hindsight, kind of thankful that I had that experience working there, because while I never was attacked, while I never was put on a hit list, it did kind of teach me to develop a level of compassion and empathy, even if it was at a life or death situation, which it kind of was, but you know, I digress. lot of people are there. A lot of people there that, from what I remember, it was just homeless people, drug addicts, literally people who fucked up pretty bad in terms of, like, you know, their lives. Not a lot of them killed people. Not a lot of them actually, like, raped people. A lot of them were fucking stupid. Like, I remember one guy who got arrested because he fucking got really drunk and drove his fucking F-150 up the courthouse and damaged the fucking stairs with his F-150. I don't remember that dude's name, but I do recall that happening as a thing. I remember intaking one of my officers because he got a DUI, right? And he got a DUI for basically, he drove his fucking Mustang, and he drove his Mustang into someone's house because he was so fucking drunk because he hadn't had a normal fucking day off. And he got really fucking peeved that the lieutenants fucking did get days off. Like, they made sure, they absolutely made sure that they got their days off, but fuck everybody else. Oh, fucking spineless fucks. I swear. Absolute fucking spineless fucks those lieutenants were. Literally the fucking scum of the earth. But, oh god, that's quite the DUI. Yeah. 5 years ago, I was very negative in the VTuber community when a certain event happened with a big English VTuber, as an example of how I used to be. Yeah. I mean, listen, the point of me saying what I'm saying isn't like you can't be negative. I'm a very jaded individual. Like, I really am. It's abundantly clear to a lot of people, I have a chip on my fucking shoulder with the world, right? I'm not gonna blame the world for me having that chip, though. I've just been in really fucked up situations that, for better or for worse, have made me into the person I am today. But that chip on the shoulder isn't something I'm gonna use as a crutch or an excuse to justify my shitty behavior. It's just, that's not how that works. That's how that's how people who are unwell operate. And, you know, for one reason or another, you can sit there and justify it as an excuse, but reality is they're not really growing. You're just being complacent and making your problem everybody else's problem. And I think it's incredibly important to make that to be known. Chat, life sucks. It sucks. And the world is built against all of us. But it doesn't mean that it has to be the end of the world. It doesn't mean that it has to be the end of your world or my world. All because a bunch of fucking assholes want to make life hard. And I think that's something that needs to be said. Also, can't believe VTubers have been mainstream for 4 years now. You know what, chat? I wouldn't be surprised if there was actually someone earlier than that doing that stuff. You know, people can't believe this, but Chris Chan was the first gameplay, was the actual first gameplay playthrough content creator on YouTube. Not even kidding, he was a pioneer of the era. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more people like that in the VTuber scene who was probably someone prior to it all, who actually started it. Oh, hey Crow, what's up? Oh, you played Minecraft? Yeah. We be building. we be building on these streets. Ooh, my foot is trying to cramp up. I like your cut, G. I like your cut, G. Ah! There's quite a few VTubers before like 2015. I'm not surprised that there is, but you want to know something funny, chat? Is I can't name a single one. The earliest one I could think of out of, not really VTubers, but PNG tubers, is that Jelly Bean character. You know, the one that was like, yo guys, people can't believe that I am like 6 foot tall, but really I am 6 foot tall. And it's like, we're good for you, but like, why are you being such a, you know, why are you being annoying? Can't be people, blah, 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 blah. And then that's when I found out about like Taiga and like Nux and then like Gwen and then it just went downhill from there. And then I found out, and then, you know, that's how I became friends with a lot of fucking VTubers and PNG tubers. I really fucking appreciate that side of the community. Again, I'm not a PNG tuber or a VTuber, but like they've said, oh yeah, well, we're just taking you in anyway. Okay. Or whatever you say. I'm literally like the meme of like, you're my friend now, and it just fucking, it's just them taking me, and it's just like, you're our friend now. Like, yeah. No, all jokes aside though, I do appreciate them. I don't know if I'll ever really seriously consider that as an option, but I definitely do have it there. If you know, when the time comes. There's a reason why I use it nowadays whenever I'm watching videos and stuff. By the way, yes, I am aware. I know Ruby and Snakey want me to watch the Third Initiative direct thing. I will watch that probably tomorrow, or maybe today. I don't know. We'll see. Life is chaotic and can be garbage, so you best make with what you got. I have a fucking saying that I always say, and I've told the detainees this because I'm not a gambler, but life is like a game of poker. There are people who are gonna have really good cards but not know how to fucking play them, and then there are gonna be people who have really shitty cards and not know how to play them. But there are also gonna be people who have really, really bad cards and have no choice but to play them as best as they fucking can. And that's really all you can actually do. Play the hand that you have as best as you possibly can. And that's the truth. That's life. If Flamie allows it, I can explain what group I'm referring to and what event I'm referring to. I mean, I am curious, so by all means, be my guest, Lyoko. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. Yeah. let's see. How am I gonna do this? I'm referring to V-Shoujo in the whole event where they threw Nux under the bus for doing the right thing. Oh yeah, didn't Nux like defend like a few people? One of them was Taiga. I remember Nux actually being like on the right side of history of that. Frog spotted. There are 3 frogs, chat. There's 4 frogs. Oh wow, there's like a bunch of them right now. Amy Yamato was the first person to use 3D Model E2 back in 2011, the first VTuber. Right now, it was technically Kizuna AI, for instance. Oh, okay. Hi, Eve. Yes, Minecraft. Hello. Nux didn't defend Taiga at first till he missed one. Well, that's what I'm saying, is like, I think it was, and I could be wrong, but I think it was before Nux was good friends with Muda. But, like, there was the whole investigation that happened on Chan and stuff that happened with Taiga, and then Taiga was like innocent, and that's when I fucking started defending Taiga. And so, you know, actually, tell you the truth, I was probably gonna defend Taiga anyway because Taiga never really kind of came off that way to me. Like, you can tell that there's some people you're just like, oh yeah, that person's a problem. But I never got that vibe from Taiga. You know. But you know, once the investigation came out, I was kind of like Nux in that regard, where I was just like, all right, I'm gonna defend him. But like wholeheartedly. Nux was the wronged one in the situation, and some of the members apologized. I think he goes in. Yeah. Honestly, the whole Taiga situation is fucked because it was like Taiga didn't really deserve that. It was all because of one shitty moderator opening their fucking mouth, from what I remember, and like that person can go fuck themselves. Honestly, you know what it reminded me of? It just reminded me of the GPM situation with Vinny in 2020. What it reminded me of. Hello, sweetie. Hi, Eve. I hope you're having a good night, love. It was one of Neander's mods? Was it? Really? I could've... Oh. Okay. Now it's coming together. Okay. Yeah. I could have sworn it was one of Taiga's mods. I thought it was I didn't... Well, I mean, Neander's was... Neander's is pretty toxic. I have watched one Neander's stream, and I didn't get really good vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I don't think Neander's is good. The Neander's was something during that. Yeah. I have a weird fucking feeling when it comes to some of this VTuber drama. You know what that feeling is? Man, deja vu. Because, like, you guys are going through what a lot of other genre of creators go through. Like, I remember when Keemstar fucking inadvertently doxed, doxed another creator. And had fucking Zoom do it, take part in it. Actually, no, Zoom was actually responsible for it. But, a lot of people agree that Neander's is a really controversial member of VShojo. Honestly, though, I really do need to do more historical research on, like, VShojo and, like, in those groups. And I think it's because of Nishiji is the reason why I want to look into it more. I don't know. Anytime I hear these, like, fucking VTuber groups, I just think Oh wow, it's a shitty half-assed attempt at just being a fucking awful MCN. Which really is what it is. It's just a group of people using your name and likeness to steal money from you. Because they claim that they're the only way you can get famous. Reminds me of like people like Machinima, who also was an MCN. Who the fuck knew? I don't know. It just... Those VTuber contract groups just reek of bullshit to me. They really fucking do. They reek of MCN fucking bullshit. I had told myself when I started this shit four and a half years ago, no matter what the circumstances are, I am not joining a stupid fucking MCN. So, regardless of the circumstances, I would never fucking touch an MCN. Those fucking people are fucking leeches, and that's all they'll ever be. Fucking leeches. The other thing though too is like MCNs are not needed, right? That's the other part that people seem to fucking realize is that nowadays you don't need one. There is no good thing that comes out of them. Which is why it's mind-boggling to me why people like in the VTuber sphere even go to them, like Vshoujo and Shiji. It's like you guys really are repeating history just in a arguably a worse fucking way. Because at least with fucking Machinima and like other MCNs back in the day, at least they could fucking save face. These fucking like VTuber versions of them fucking suck at saving face. Literally, they suck. You can't talk shit about them without them throwing a fucking hissy fit. God, they're awful. The versus Nux phishing scam, by the way. Nux told the public about a doxing group pretending to be Vshoujo. Nux and Muda invaded and told the public at first Vshoujo and the girls were fine. But then Neanders made a Discord post and turned everything on Nux until Nux showed evidence proving him innocent. Yeah, I remember that. I fucking remember that, and that's what kind of made me like realize like y'all have some fucking weird situations. That's why I'm always kind of skeptical. I think looking into shit like that makes me like realize how fucking like sketchy some people really are. I want to make it abundantly clear, I'm not saying all VTubers are sketchy. Frankly, I don't know every single one, and I'm not gonna sit here and say they all are. But when you hear these names like Yanners and like fucking, you know, Nuxtaku and stuff, and Nux is a good person, by the way. I have listened to him talk to Muda and shit. I trust Muda's input on people, to tell you the truth. So for me, it's like I have no problems with Nux. Used to, not anymore. But you know, I hear these people and I just think, fuck, my god. It is amazing how a simple thing like hiding behind a character and not having a face attached to that character can really fucking like make you into the most vile piece of shit possible if given the opportunity. It's something that it's something people have to be really careful with, especially in that vein. Actually, fun fact, it's one of the reasons why I show my face more often nowadays. Because I want people to understand that I'm me, and I'm gonna fucking say dumb shit that you might not like. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. Here, let me prove my point. Hi, my name is August Lilac, and I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I like, or don't like, or what don't like, or what if I like. Point is, you're human. I'm human. I'm a fucking person. Fuck you. Love you, but fuck you. And that's the point. You could actually take that clip, throw it out to the internet, and you could attach the face to who the person is, right? Because I don't live under a fucking a PNG or a model, right? But you can't really do that with people like Neanners or people like fucking Nux, you know? And I'm not saying Nux is a bad person. I'm saying people like Neanners probably should be held accountable to an extent. And that goes for anyone, by the way. Truthfully. Like, it's just the thing with VTubers and like VTubers and like PNG tubers is it's really hard to put the face to what that person is. You know? I don't know. At least with a real at least with a streamer or a content creator that isn't in that sphere, you could attach the face and say, you know what? All right, she believes that, she said it. Whether it's a bit or not, you could at least hold me accountable, saying that I don't give a fuck about your opinions when it comes to things, certain things that I like / don't like. Can't really do that if there was a model. And you know, I understand that there's other reasons why people do it, and I'm in full you know what, I'm in full support. Like I said, a lot of my friends are PNG and VTubers, and I support them wholeheartedly. It's the people who are bad actors that I don't support, and those people should absolutely be held accountable because they ruin the fun for other people. And that's the thing that I have an issue with. It's the same thing with streaming as just me, right? If I did some dumb shit on the fucking stream, I would expect to be held accountable, because that's me saying stupid shit that probably rightfully should be held accountable to. But I mean, hey, I guess you can kinda see it. Kinda, not really. Context, I dyed my hair recently. But it's so fucking subtle. I don't even think the camera can pick it up. I don't think you can sorta see it, can you? I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm like slightly colorblind. Okay, you know what? I could see it because it's like it's like right here. I could see it in like bands. There's a blue shine to it. Yeah, I could see it in like bands. Like that's good enough for me. I think that's subtle enough. The reason why I don't like the blue shine might be from the PC. That's a possibility too. It's like I see like right here, there's like a subtle blueness right here that I see. It's really weird. I keep it this way. I make it subtle this way because my boss does not like the government does not like it when you dye your hair specific colors. So because I'm a brunette, right? Because I'm a brunette, I do it this way. That way I can get away with it. Because I guarantee you, nobody's gonna question the bitch who fixes your computers and does your security audits. As long as it isn't bright blue. That's the policy. As long as it's not bright blue and it's not fucking apparent. Getting away with it. They don't pay me enough to fucking follow that stupid ass rule all the way. Fuck them. watching some of his content can be, and he isn't bad. He's just annoying in some places. Yeah, but that's everybody. Like, chat. Like, you have to sit here and admit, even I'm annoying. Even I'm fucking annoying to an extent. Like, come on. Like, and listen, I get it. Don't sit here and say, listen. Do not sit here and tell me that I'm not annoying. I know I can be fucking annoying. But the thing is too is like, chat, you have to understand, people who are content creators usually are socially awkward. Like, they're not known for the best social skills. But what if you dye your hair a natural color? Will they say anything? No, they won't. They won't really say anything about it. What they'll do is they'll be like, oh, okay, so you dyed your hair. Yeah, I did. Oh, cool. Looks good, or doesn't match. My boss is one of those people who are really, really honest. So, I would expect it from him. I love your hair swooshy thing. What do you mean hair swooshy thing? You mean the waviness of my hair? I don't know. Chat, my thing is like, people suck. Alright, people suck, but, you know, they all suck to a varying degree. Right? I don't judge a person based on appearance alone, or the way they build themselves together. I'd rather judge a person based on knowing them. Or, you know, doing research on them. Because it's important to, like, gain that type of insight. And I think with VTubers and their drama and PNG tubers and their drama, it could be a bit of a fucking nightmare sometimes. There's just something about VTuber and PNG tuber drama that is more on the nose, and it's more vile than its counterpart. Oh, this is Mirror's Edge. Yeah, you know what? That actually makes sense. Mirror's Edge definitely is a Rudiger Arrow type game. Bob just said based. Based as fuck. Bob, listen. The thing is, though, too, man, is like, bro, I'm like 26. I'm about to turn 27. I've been streaming for 4.5 fucking years. I don't have time to worry about the average internet denizen and their opinion on me as a person. Like, I just don't have the fucking time for it, dude. I don't have time to worry about that shit. Like, I'm not here to please everybody. Like, that's insane. Here, hold on. Oh, there we go. How your hair covers your eyes? Not sure what to call that. You mean my bangs? Also, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I needed that, clearly. I had a moment when it came up to you when it came up to Yu-Gi-Oh, because the Curse of Ra the game has on people. I went ahead and went, read woman read Uncle Ruckus style a few times. Read woman read. We need to do a watch party and watch fucking Boondocks together. I fucking love the Boondocks. I grew like, chat, you have to understand, I grew up on the fucking Boondocks. I really did. That show was like my fucking bread and butter late at night, watching Adult Swim at 3 in the fucking morning, while like my fucking parents were fucking asleep. I would literally fucking wake up fucking stupid fucking early, and I would be very quiet about it. My parents knew about it. Let me be abundantly clear. When you were a kid, your parents knew everything you were fucking doing, okay? Do not lie to yourself and tell you that your parents don't know. They fucking know, and I can tell you how they know. My mom, one morning, when I came back to live with her for a little bit before I moved back out again, she and I were having a cup of coffee and we were talking. She's like, you know, I remember when you were a kid and you went into the closet and ate all the fucking cereal at like 4 in the morning, right? And you would turn on the TV and you would like be like laughing your ass off, but you were trying not to laugh because you didn't wake up your stepfather. And I looked at her and I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? You were asleep. And that's how I found out my mom is a light sleeper, right? Because she was trained to be when she was in the army. But I also wasn't that smart, because I would fall asleep on the couch and my mom would pick me up and put me in bed. So, you know, if you ever think you got away with it, you probably didn't. Surprise. I remember growing up as a kid watching Boondocks at 3 in the morning, fucking laughing my ass off. Same age. Yeah, dude, I just don't have time for that shit. Right, Bangster. I fucking love the Boon. Did you ever read the newspaper comics? Probably just dated myself, but fuck it. I did. Actually, when I worked at Animal Control for a little bit, for a little stint that I did, one of the things that I would do when I was cleaning the cats' cages is I would read the fucking comics of the newspaper that we were using for the cats. So, you know, I did read the newspaper comics. Dilbert is my favorite one, and you might be wondering why Dilbert was my favorite one. And I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe there's something about Dilbert that just, it fucking resonated with me as a kid. But as an adult, it hits different. Also, that tiger one, the one with the tiger plushie and the kid. We're always more partial to Garfield. Garfield's good, but like, you know, goth girl Garfield, it hits different. When you see goth girl Garfield, you can't really go back. You can't go back to normal Garfield. You just can't. Calvin and Hobbes. There you go. Lasagna's a cock. Listen, a girl's gotta cook, okay? Sometimes she doesn't want to use salami. Sometimes she wants to use salami. You know what I mean? You know, for someone who hasn't really like been like sexually horny for like a very long time, I do a really fucking good job at like portraying that I am. Jenks was telling me this, and I shit you not, Jenks has been on HRT way longer than I have. She was warning me about progesterone because she's like, because you've been so sexually stunted because of the spiraculone and like the estradiol. Once I get on progesterone, it's fucking off the cuff at that point. She's like, you're gonna be feeling things you never knew that you would be feeling. She's like, and it's gonna fucking suck. And I'm like, oh no. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh fuck, if I'm always on an 11, I can't imagine me being on a fucking 22. Just looked up Goth Girl Garfield. Oh my, I'm not responsible for your sanity. I'm not responsible for the hell that I brought onto you. Ugh. How's it looking, chat? Looking pretty good, right? I think so. Welcome to the rabbit hole. Enjoy your stay and don't forget to bookmark what you like. Remember, no normals allowed. I remember Bad Time Mondays, Bad Monday Simulator. I never beat that because it was so fucking stupid. But I remember streaming it. Looks great. It does look great. Again, chat, this is like my favorite, one of my favorite, like, series, segments that I do on the streams. It's like Super Show. It's like, it's relaxing for me. It's fun, and I enjoy it. That's why I said MCS is like a perma segment at this point. Like, it's permanent. It's staying forever. It's just fun for me to do this. Also, I've heard that this is real, according to some people, and I don't know how true this is, but I have heard that when I do MCS, it is very, very satisfying for people. Don't know how real that is, but I'm glad I could help satisfy your weird urges of needing to feel satisfaction. What is MCS? Hi, Bolt. That's what we're doing. Minecraft creative session. Hoping you're having a good night, bud. You know what? We could keep that like that. Just came back from Texas Roadhouse. Yo, did you keep some of their biscuits and cinnamon butter? Please say you did. I'm hungry. Honestly, their fucking biscuits, their steak's not really that great in my opinion, but like they're fucking biscuits. They're fucking biscuits and like butter is just fucking, there's something about it that just, oh, or bread rolls, not biscuits. I'm sorry. Like 3 of them though. Fuck. I like the steak that the one I went to. See, they built one here like a few years ago, and I took my ex, when my ex and I were still dating, I took her out to that one, and like it was like $70 for the both of us. it was expensive. I'm not gonna lie. And we both got like ribeyes, right? We both got ribeyes, and we got like, and it was all right. I wasn't gonna say it's like the best thing. I've had better experiences in Cheesecake Factory for sure. And the thing that really made it unpleasant for me, not was the food itself, it was just the... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a big fan of loud atmospheres. And so, you know, I didn't like the fact that I had, like, other women that I wasn't, like, dating fucking trying to shake their asses at me. Like, I didn't care for it. I really didn't care for it. And keep in mind, this was before I came out as trans, so I really had to sell the idea of, okay, I'm not gay, and I am allegedly this thing that we call a cis person. When we all knew, we all know now, I'm definitely fucking trans, but it was just fucking, it was chaos, and I didn't enjoy it. And to tell you the truth, I haven't been back since. I would rather eat at Red Lobster than eat at Texas Roadhouse. Hell, I would rather go to Buffalo Wild Wings than eat at fucking Texas Roadhouse. And I don't even like sports. I'm a fucking woman. I'm literally a fucking woman. And I'm not saying that, like, women can't like sports. What I'm saying is I'm a trans woman going into a fucking wing spot dedicated to the idea of, like, guys fucking, like, buff fucking dudes, like, fucking and trucking over fucking balls. Okay? Like... I really feel like Buffalo Wild Wings is that spot that, like, guys have to feel like they have to go, because if they don't go, they questions their manliness. Like, don't get me wrong, I love their wings, and listen, the draft beer, fucking amazing. But fuck, man, I don't want to go to a place and just for fucking wings and beer, and then I have to sit and subjugate myself to, like, oh god, is this person looking at me because I'm trans, or are they looking at me because they're checking me out? I guess the point is that I feel out of place in a B-dubs. Fuba! Yeah, Fuba! Fuba! After tipping, it was like 40 bucks. Jesus. That's still so much. Direct cock and marbles comic crossover. I'm a dude and I don't like sports. You know, honestly, I don't think really anyone I know directly likes sports. It's just one of those things that people talk about because they feel like it's a normal thing to talk about. And it is. Like, you know, if you want to strike up a conversation, sports is it. You want to talk about baseball? Well, then go talk about baseball. But, you know, you don't just go up to someone, right? You don't just go up to someone. You don't go up to someone and you like come up to them and you're like, "Hey, bud, did you hear about the latest fucking ass fucking that one guy on the Pornhub who did you hear about his dick? It was this big. God, I wish I could ride that fucker like a horse." You just don't do that. You know, you don't fucking do that. Unless you're at a convention. I still say don't do that though. Or at least don't come to me and be like, "Hey, Flamie, did you hear about that bad dragon dildo that you could take up the ass? This big. I will fucking ram you in the nuts. And I will risk being banned from a convention." Respectfully. you just don't talk about dildos and dicks to random people to try and bond with them in real life. I wish you could. I wish you could, but you can't. I don't care for sports ball in any flavor, but the only time I ever found out of place was when a fancy restaurant in Buffalo Wild Wings to be just give me them wings. I mean, yeah. Why else would you? I honestly, I don't give a fuck about sports. I just want fucking buffalo wings. You know, like that's all I want. And maybe some giant fucking 7-inch dick, but hey, one could help. Yeah, why was Dick involved? Because I was making a joke about social interactions and how like sports is like the ultimate bonding conversation next to the weather. You just don't go to someone and you're like, so about that dick that guy rode on Pornhub. Give me them chipkins. I'll be honest, Wild Wings, Buffalo Wild Wings is very subpar wings, if I'm honest. Yes, but there's something about subpar wings that just hits different. Like if I'm gonna go to a bar, I don't want fucking 5-star wings. I want the most sloppiest fucking shit you got. And don't say I'm not wrong, because you know I'm fucking right. I'm not going to a bar for fancy shit. I'm going to a fucking bar to get fucking shit-faced and eat some fucking trash. And probably meet and fuck some guy. Like, let's be real here. Come on. Who are you fucking kidding? Man, I felt left out. I'm sorry, Aqua. The subpar wings pair well with the beer. Exactly, and it's about the beer. If I'm gonna go to a bar, I'm not going there for the fucking environment. That's why I don't really give a shit about like the fucking like hipster bars and shit. Because it's like, I don't fucking care about your environment, your atmosphere. I'm not here for that. I'm here to get shit-faced drunk, and I'm here to fucking eat some fucking garbage, and look at the fucking guy next to me and think, am I gonna go for that one tonight? Let's do it. That's what a bar experience is about. I don't give a fuck about your environment. I don't give a fuck about your cocktails. And I certainly don't give a fuck about your mixologist. Who's gonna charge me $50 for like bullshit cockball ice? Damn, now I want to go to a bar and maybe get a hit on. I'm not even gonna lie, chat. It's been a minute since I've been to a bar, but like, you know, I very much enjoy a good time in a bar. The last time I probably went to one, I was with my uncle and my dad, and we were near the Cardinals Stadium. There's like a little bar right outside of the Cardinals Stadium. Well, there's a few bars. There's a bunch of fucking bars over there. But there was like, you know, my family was at one of the bigger bars that's by the Cardinals Stadium, and my dad, my uncle, and I, we fucking went to like the smaller bar. This like more like, you know, upscale bar, I guess you want to call it. But it was still trashy enough to be considered a bar. But we went there and we all fucking, you know, I had my beer and my dad had his beer and my uncle he likes whiskey, so he had his fucking thing of whiskey. And it was just nice to fucking sit and like just, you know, enjoy life. Even if albeit it was temporary. Here, do it this way. So what I'm doing right now, chat, is I'm actually kind of, I'm gonna do this side first because it's the bigger side, clearly. As I fucking dropped that. Very good. Change up the music a little bit. Ooh. This is Tatsuro Yamashita, right on time, but with Earth Mario 64 sound font. Oh shit. Bro, you gave a community sub. Who'd you give it to? To Gun? Oh, what the fuck? Hi, Gun. You little lurking little shit. Well, thank you for the gift sub. Also, Gun. Mwah. Thank you. And Crow also. Mwah. Thank you. I give the sub. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Chat, we would have been close to 15, and we would have unlocked a new emote, but Twitch changed their terms when they started giving out emotes. So, I can't math. I think it was like 20. But I can math out this way. We need 13 more subs to unlock a new emote. Not saying you should do it, but hey, it would be really cool if you want that. If you want a new emote slot. Actually, you know what? I say this, but then I realize, you know what? I always say just give your money to charity. But I like making Flamie smile. Well, thank you, love. I appreciate it. I never really went to a bar, at least not in a long while. I mean, bars are really a social thing. I know it's not really for everybody, and like, there's some people who just really feel like, man, I think it would be fun to go to one, but I don't think I would be able to go to one. And that's kind of like, that's kind of the ordeal with them, right? Again, my enjoyment with going to a bar is pretty much the generic, you know, statement of going to a bar. I'm going to a bar to get shit-faced drunk, and I expect to eat garbage and fuck some random guy or girl, and then, like, you know, one night stand them and call it that, and really not regret it whatsoever. Do strip club bars count? You still love strip clubs. Depends on the situation. Are you there for the pussy and the tits, or are you there for the beer? Be honest. Be honest. Because we both know the answer. We both know the fucking answer. Naked ladies. Okay, so no, I wouldn't count it as a bar in your case. Though I will say, if you have a like A 200-pound fat bitch that's like naked and making your drinks. Let me know. I wanna go there. Ah, who am I kidding? 300 pounds or bigger. Sign me the fuck up. You know, I always make the joke about like making like a coffee company called Coomer's Cafe, and it's literally the outfit would just be like a blue fucking apron with like blue thigh highs, and like it just literally has like cum stains all over it. And the whole idea is like cum lattes and like breast milk lattes. How would you like your fucking coffee? With breast milk? Sorry, we're all out of breast milk. We got cum. I guess I'm feeling a little gay today. Let's put the cum in. Totally would buy a breast milk latte. Chat, you realize how unethical and how fucked that actually would be, right? You know how many like laws would be broken because of that? Like, you're not wrong. Like, listen, I'm saying that should happen. But you know how unethical and how many laws and regulations would be broken because of that? I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. I ain't saying it's fair, but I am saying that, you know, it'll be, you know, a little bit of a problem. Yeah. I know, society isn't fair, chat. What if we like had like a real Joker? Like, you know, like we all say, oh, fucking Joker, you know, fucking society and shit. What if we actually had one of those? And I'm not talking about Elon Musk. I'm like talking about like an actual fucking Joker. Like a guy who gets locked up but always keeps getting out and keeps fucking causing shit. Also, isn't breast milk like not that good for baking? Well, we wouldn't be serving cookies. We'd just be making it with coffee. I'm gonna do it, Batman. Oh, wait. Hold on, I fucked up the bit. I'm gonna do it, Batman. There ain't no laws on the Pokemon. There ain't no laws on the Pokemon. No, Joker, don't fuck the luck for me. Don't fuck it. I'm gonna fuck the lot bunny, the rabbit. I'm gonna fuck the rabbit, Batman. Don't fuck the lot bunny. I'm gonna do it, Batman. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this fucking rabbit. You know, chat, what if I told you I already have a concept of the outfit in question? And it's been a concept for the longest fucking time. I can't show the new. I'm not gonna show the Niyuka one because Niyuka's dick is hanging out in that one. But is it actually, or am I like bullshitting? Oh, actually, no, I'm bullshitting. His dick isn't hanging out. Nope, his dick isn't actually hanging out, but thankfully, apparently I have some fucking restraint. I know, shocker. I have restraint? Really? That's fucking wacko. It's wild that you have restraint, Flamie. I know. Sometimes even I question my ability to show control. Here, let me show you. So here's the boy version. Why is Walter White not wearing his classic hat-shaped beard? Walter. Let your dick away, Walter. I'm not having sex right now, Walter. I don't feel like fucking you in the ass right now. Walter, put your dick away, Walter. Put it away. I don't want to deal with that shit, Walter. Chat, can I tell you something? I've actually driven past that house. I've driven past the house in Albuquerque. That is a real fucking house, by the way. Walter. Put your dick away, Walter. I ain't having sex. I like it, Walter. Was there a pizza on it? No, unfortunately not. But I could imagine the owners of that house would be very fucking pleasantly pissed if people kept throwing pizzas on it, which I've heard have happened. I'm looking for the female kind, chat. I apologize. Oh, Simmer. Oh, that's right. Simmer has one, doesn't she? Ew. Just not here for some reason. There it is. It's an older version, but I need to throw more characters in the Coomer Cafe outfit. I do. I really fucking do. It's such a stupid fucking outfit. It's such a stupid fucking outfit. It's simple, it works, it shows how absolutely fucking stupid it is, but I think it's a good outfit. Walter. The pizzas get too moldy and they become the biggest spot in the house. You know, I believe that. That actually makes more sense than I'd like to admit. You could always open a VRC cafe or something. Well, I mean, what I could do too is I could build one in here too. Wait, a non-chubby character? Damn. Simmer was actually originally not meant to be chubby. Like, that's why in most of our sprite work, she's not actually chubby. She's hourglass. Because that was what her original shape was like a decade ago. I mean, shit, even in the Silver chapter, even Super Show, the Super Show sprites, well, she is a little more bottom heavy nowadays because of Super Show. The Super Show sprites, she's, not like, you know, fat. There we go. Nothing wrong with a good hourglass figure? Well, I mean, you're right. Chat, the only wrong body type is the extremely fucking unhealthily, ungodly skinny. At that point, you need to put a tube and you need to fucking, like, you know, eat. You need to eat. Before you like sit here and tell me like, oh, Flamie, that's kind of fucked that you would say that. Listen, have you ever seen like an extremely underweight person? A lot of the time it's because they starve themselves out. It's like, I get it. And I know, it's rich coming from the bitch who likes fat people, you know, overeating. But I would rather take a 700-pound, a food-addicted, and immobile-ridden, obese person than a 50-pound, like, underweight person. Because at least I know then, while there are health issues, at least they're fucking eating. You're talking malnourished, I reckon. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's what I mean, is malnourished. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm biased, and I'm aware of it. This frog appears to be your new foreman. Yeah. Also, all these slimes, too. These slimes really like it, too. Alright, so with that out of the way, we can start, like, doing stuff like this. I really want a Minecraft frog plush. They're just so cute. Honestly, I remember like a few years ago, chat really wanted me to get the razor plushie, the razor snake plushie. And I never fucking did it. And I feel like I need to fix that eventually. They really cute? What, the razor snake plushie? Yeah. Have you ever seen these? I remember Snakey was telling me about them. Here, I'll show you. You don't think you've seen one? Do they still sell it? They do. They still sell it. It's called the Snaky Snake. I've never actually bought one because I've never actually, every time I had the opportunity to, I just forget about it. But like, they're pretty cute. It is really cute though. I think there was like yeah, there we go. Giving cuddles, aiding conversation, conservation. May induce cute rage, blah blah blah. 10 trees. Yeah. Apparently there's tech specs. What are the tech specs on the snake? FC certified hang tag, biodegradable polybag packaging. You get a little fridge magnet, you get a floor rug. Snake plushie. I'm not gonna lie. If I had dispendable income, I would buy it. That's probably why I haven't touched it. It's because I don't have it. I don't have disposable income like that. It gets brought up like once a year. It's like its own little fucking like small conversation thing. It gets brought up like once a year. I'd buy one. I'm big on conservation. I'm a big ol' hippie. Are you really? Do you do the funny drugs too? I'm not a narc, I promise. Says she's not a narc. She works for the Department of Homeland Security. Well, I mean, you know, like, I'm not a narc. I'm really not. I mean, hell, I smoke weed. Like, it's kind of a mandatory thing when you work for the fucking government. I mean, shit. Fuck, you know how stressful some of those people are? Really fucking stressful. I'm not big on the funny drugs, no, but I am big on planting native plants for pollinators on the critters. Oh, that's cool. That's kick-ass. I like that. Chat, can you believe I actually like terraformed this entire area here just for this fucking park? Like everything else, fuck everything else for a split second. Let's actually contemplate that I have spent an entire fucking like I have terraformed this entire area just for this park. Thank you, Lyoko. No, I am a big fucking proponent for like conserving nature as best you can. Also, thank you, Crow, for the hamster. It is hamster time. Chat, tell me your favorite endangered species. I'm curious. I'll tell you mine. You ready? My favorite endangered species would probably be the axolotl. And yes, they are considered endangered. Also ferrets. Ferrets are considered endangered too. Last time I actually played Minecraft, I tried building a Kaiba Court building and it didn't end well, so I just was great at building Puppet from FNAF. or. Phoenix of the Sea, axolotls. Yeah, baby, axolotl crew, where you at? I know I was supposed to build this, and I am gonna build this bridge. So we're gonna have a bridge here, and then I'm gonna have probably a bridge over here too. But I don't know if I'm gonna like diagonally do it. I don't know how I'm gonna approach this. Are Komodo dragons endangered, if not whale sharks? I think whale sharks are. I used to be a really big, like when I was a kid, chat, I used to love sharks so much, the kid. Like I was obsessed with them. Like I had a great white shark plushie from the Aquarium of the Pacific. I also had a little sea lion too. But I was obsessed with sharks, kid. And the whale shark actually was one of my favorites. Still is. Because it really is just a giant cuttlefish. You know what? I want spruce. not dark oak. Yeah, we'll do spruce. Okay. I need to put this water here too. Was getting my ass kicked, but my favorite endangered animals are probably a tie between elephants and California condors. The California condors is a good one too. Well, like condors in general are honestly, like, yes, they're the scavengers of the world, but like, I mean, chat, aren't we like scavengers? Really? Like, come on, let's be real here. Nah. Dude, whoever's made this sound font for like this Mario 64 this album is fucking fantastic. I really want to like actually like listen to more of this later. Ooh. It's like a great chat. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this. I'm so glad I'm doing this. Oh my god, this looks fantastic. And then here, you know what? I probably gonna do this. Boom. This, and then take some bone meal, right? And then oh, you can't actually use bone meal on this. Ah, that sucks. I mean, I know a good workaround. Is it cheating? Yes. What? We're gonna do it this way. Also, it kind of makes it just look more natural anyway. You know? I think it makes it look more natural having like these little splotches. So this tree probably should like not be like this. Boom! Hell yeah, gamer. Weeds are just bad plants with bad PR. Yeah. I kind of I mean, we really, chat. Like, weeds are only considered weeds because people who live in suburbia say they look ugly. In other words, your local HOA. You can tell based on the way I'm wording that I'm not really a big proponent of suburbia and like HOAs and shit. Fuck the HOA. Yeah, baby! Fuck 'em! I heard that, like, the National Realtors Association literally can't make up their fucking mind about commission rates for realtors across the world, or across the country right now. Because, you know, for those who are trying to buy a house, like, I would love to own a house. I've talked about this in the past. I would love to own at least one house. But apparently, like, no, because the housing market's fucking awful right now. They can't figure out what to do with the commission rates. See, it's like as if you let people go fucking rampant and rip people off with unfair pricing and shit. It's like as if you can't really control it. Couldn't imagine why. All right, so I have a quick question. Mycelium, right? Does it grow mushroom? You cannot throw mycelium. I really don't want to, like... Alright. Actually, you know what? That works. Fuck yeah, there we go. I don't know about you, chat, but I'm really liking this. Like, I'm very much really liking this. The glowy mushrooms are a nice touch. Dude, honestly, the glowiness of all of this is really nice. This RTX shader pack that I have for Bedrock is actually really fucking nice. Like, I wasn't sure at first if I was gonna like it, but I actually kind of do. By the way, chat, don't worry. I'm gonna jump into Mystery Dungeon here shortly. But I just wanted to finish this segment, this section. Because I haven't touched MCS in a fucking minute. And I felt bad because I was like, oh, dude, I know this is like my favorite segment and like other people's favorite segment. So I want to do a little bit as much as I can. Or as much as I can before I have to move on. Are you playing on Xbox? No, actually. PC. But I have a bigger and older world on Switch. That I've had since like 2017. So I remember doing the days where DC and Marvel were Doctor Doom met Lex Luthor, and it was like disgusted how Lex was and everything Lex did. Well, villains have standards too. Here, you know what? I have a really, really dumb idea. Where is a good little lantern? Morning, Roops. Oh, you know what? Let's make it a little bit higher. There we go. I hope you're having a good morning, love. I am doing really well. Never actually read that comic. I've amassed a huge comic backlog. So I talked about it earlier, but I just finished part 1 of season 2 of Invincible. So I am pretty much caught up on the Invincible comics. But I am very much enjoying the show. Yeah, it is something I would highly recommend people watch. Like, genuinely. Oh, hi, Tay. What's up? I need to watch the second half. Okay, so the second half isn't ready yet. But it is, it's getting there. Hi Tay, I hope you had a good time with Kaiju. I hope you won a lot. How's you, Bun Bun? Bun Bun is bun bunning. She do be bun bunning though. You just caught up on a MonsterVerse and an ex-Justice League crossover? Fuck yeah, dude. I heard that was actually alright. I did have fun. I did not win a lot. Ah, shit. I'm sorry, love. Well, there's always next time. I did see a cute picture of Tay in her new glasses, and I gotta say, she do be looking kind of fucking adorable. Making me want to pinch those cheeks and call her a good girl. Like, I accidentally backed out of the stream. Oh, I'm sorry. For ya. You're fine. Ruby, you're not really missing much. if you want me to be honest, I've literally just kind of been sitting here chatting with chat, kicking ass on this park. I didn't hear how you're doing. I just said I'm doing all right. Yeah, it did look like Tay and Kaiju had a lot of fun. Maybe one day I can get into that action. I'm not gonna say the pun. I'm not gonna. That take to action. Anyway. Hell yeah. Okay, June is coming soon? Fuck yeah. Here. Boom. While I enjoy Monster vs. like Justice, it makes no sense to me that Godzilla could kill Superman in the first comic. Like, I love Godzilla, but not version of Godzilla that it's on Superman. But it wasn't that because like DC has been desperately trying to get into the Japanese market for the longest fucking time now. Like, I feel like that's more online as to why they're doing that. Hell yeah. There we go. That's looking fantastic. I am so happy with how this is coming out. That was an incredibly delayed coconut cream pie. Was it? Oops. It might be a little delayed because I haven't really refreshed it lately, so... It looks great, hon. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Here, we're gonna do it this way. So I have a little trick chat when it comes to spruce trees. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, that is very delayed. Ooh, hello. Why is that so delayed? Oh, that explains why it's delayed, because when I restarted my computer earlier, I didn't sign in. Alright. New feature, Library 2.0. Yeah, that will do it. Alright, here. Doing a test run right now. So, yeah, nope, that fixed it. That fixed it. Alright, we're good. Hi, Queen, what's up? Scientists can say shit and get a headline. Yeah, the sun might be conscious. Blueberries might actually make your dick fall off. Yo, facts? I want my dick to fall off. I don't want that thing anymore. Who needs dicks? Have a good night, Crow. Thank you for coming over. Also, thank you for gifting a sub, love. You want to be like Gel Guy? No, I don't want to be Mr. Nubs. I don't want to. There's a big difference between what I just said and Mr. Nubs. Mr. Nubs fucking shot heroin up his dick. I'm not doing heroin. Put your needle, Walter. Walter, put your needle away. Put your needle away, Walter. I'm not shooting up dick heroin right now, Walter. Speaking of jail, does anybody remember Super Jail? Am I tweaking? Yes! Yes! Oh my god, Queen! Yes! Yes! Oh my god, Super Jail is my fucking shit. Hello! Welcome to Super Jail! My name is the Warden! I love Super Jail. I thought it was a fever dream when I was little, but Super Jail was real. I actually have a fucking habit of like watching all of Super Jail. So, fun fact, chat, did you know that if you go on Adult Swim right now, go on the live section of Adult Swim, and there is actually a live section where you could actually watch, I believe, all of Super Jail. Well, all right, let me rephrase that. There used to be a section where you could watch all of Super Jail. Now, I guess they got rid of it for some reason. But you can watch all of Venture Bros if you wanted to. But I have watched, every now and then I will like watch all the entire fucking series of Super Jail, because it's such a fucking like road trip of fucking shit. And the warden is such a fucking unlikable asshole to begin with. It's just like, man, I fucking hate the warden, but I like the warden too. I got new packs of sleeves on the way, hun. Did ya really? Nice. Flamie is a #1 Super Jail fan, apparently. I fucking love Super Jail. Listen, I fucking love that show. You think a self-insert shipping with Super Jail characters exists? It has to. I don't know why this is what I thought of. I should go on a search. You probably should. But, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there is. And it has to do something with Alice. Well, I finally outside ain't what it used to be. Fuck. You know what? I can't really sit here and say that like that show did not play a fact in me having the outlook that I do. I think the gay brothers are also the gay aliens were also a fucking thing for me too. I was like, oh. Are you saying that Super Jail was your awakening? No, chat. I'm not saying Alice was my awakening to being cracked as an egg. That would be... First off, that would be a real... Like, listen, my coming out was fucked up as is. But... imagine if Alice, of all fucking characters... What's the reason I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I am trans? Fucking god damn it. Could have been dangerous, so it's not the worst. Could have been Danganronpa, so it's not the worst. You know, the fact that I know what you're talking about puts me in absolute fucking despair. Trying so hard to keep a poker face, and I can't do it because every time I think about Danganronpa, the first thing that comes to my mind is just despair. I used to have a friend when I was like 13, 14. Her name was like, I think, Jamie, and like her and I both would like fucking meme about despair. So anytime I hear Danganronpa, I fucking just start meme shit posting about despair.
Doodoo fart.
Thanks. Doodoo fart. No, I mean just that. I mean that because my friends have this joke where the worst awakening is the Danganronpa character that fucking explodes and dies. Uh, could have been random thoughts you had since 8. Yeah. You know, who really knows what caused the egg to start cracking, honestly? I mean, like, I knew, like, when I was, like, around 2018 or 2017, that's when things started taking fold. But, like, I was still fighting it, you know? So, it was, like, who fucking knows? Like, the thing about like, cracking and shit is, like, you don't really know until, you know, one day you're walking down the fucking streets of Linden and you just say, I'm fucking transgender. And then you stuff it back down and you go to Dunkin' Donuts and you get a fucking iced coffee before you get on the train to go back to fucking New York City. Because you can't have those fucking thoughts while you're fucking out in public in Linden, New Jersey, of all fucking places, and then like you stuff it down even further. Everybody tells you that you are trans, and then like everybody starts giving you hints and shit that you are trans, and that, like, you know, eventually you yourself understand that even though you said that shit in 2018 and further beyond, you have a really bad truck driving stream, and it just comes out to find out that you have to come to grips that you're a trans woman. And then that's just story of my life. Anyway. Can I get another doo-doo fart after that? Because I really need one. No, fuck. Chat, you've heard my fucking lifelong story about how I found out I was trans. I'm simplifying it for the bit, but we all know how it happened. If you don't, there's a plethora of fucking VODs that you could look up of me talking about how I figured it out. This fucking llama is in my fucking water. I imagine someone awakening to being a Calvin Candy from Django Unchained. I know a person who came out as trans because they saw Dio. Like, that was their trigger moment. That sounds like a shitpost. And that sounds like a shitpost. But yeah, I can understand that. No, it's fine. I can understand that. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute, huh? Are you talking about that one Dio artist? No, like, okay, so I knew a girl who, when she had said, I'm not friends with her anymore. I haven't spoken to her in fucking years, but she had always said that when she watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, she saw Dio and was like, holy fuck, I'm trans. like, she's like, yeah, that's how I found out I'm transgender. And it's like, oh. Like, no joke. No, I'm not fucking joking. That's not a shitpost. I'm dead ass. It's chat. What I've learned about trans folk and them coming to grips with them being trans, it's always either the dumbest shit that makes them realize that they're trans, or it's the most sensible thing possible. Usually Dio just turns men gay. I know, right? It's like fucking Speedboat. You know, I don't know about you, chat, but I'd like to fuck Speed. Motherfucker, the motherfucker is like, you know, daddy in the eyes of fucking the JoJo community. Ruby, I saw your chat message. Hold on, let me see here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm always jealous of my HRT friend who getting HRT in the UK is so confusing. I mean, it's not really that confusing. Well, I mean, maybe it is for you guys, but like, that's why I've been telling Tay, like, eventually to start looking into it. But I listen. I say this: do your research, right? Do your research before you make these decisions. And like, consult with the doctor. It may be something you want, but there might be complications, you know? But I'm always a heavy proponent for transition. Because, chat, I'm living fucking proof that shit fucking helped me a fuck ton. Like, I feel so much better than what I was like 3 years ago. Like, I am a heavy fucking proponent for HRT. The euphoria that I get from it is just it's fucking amazing. The US is passing an anti-AI bill. Oh? Is that real or is that like misconstrued? Does anyone want to provide a little more context to that? Because I can look it up here in a second. Actually, though, Mayorkas actually had one of his other secretaries post a fucking AI generative thing, fucking dossier. Not too long ago, and I read it recently, and it's actually funny enough preventative measures for AI. I could talk about this, by the way. This is unclassified. Literally anyone could look it up. It's on the main DHS website. But yeah, apparently they're talking about preventative measures for AI. You know, in the event of war and shit. But like, I digress. And I thought it was interesting because for the longest time, everybody was like, oh yeah, AI is gonna save the world and the great thing, yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, no, AI is kind of fucking scary. But the thing is nobody talks about it until it's too late. Why do you think everybody was saying, hey, maybe we should slow the fuck down? It's a bill that will force AI to companies to reveal how they get their data set and who they used, and forced to remove all copyrighted data. You know, that's gonna be fucking impossible. It's gonna be like YouTube. It's gonna be fucking impossible to do that. They're gonna have to figure out a way to filter it. Or at least try to like drown it out of the algorithm as much as I can. And even then, chat, I don't think they're gonna be able to. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't really see that actually being a thing. Honestly, anything what self-learns made by people is scary, as it means it's already out of our hands. Yeah. Yeah. I cannot understand Calvin fucking Candy. I'm with you there. I'm not gonna lie, Queen. I'm with you there. I'm really liking this. Oh my god, this looks fantastic. I'm so happy. It looks great. I am so happy with this. You have no idea. Oh, this looks so good. Here, I want a nighttime situation with this. Who the fuck is trying to get a hold of me right now? Oh, nobody is. It's just my phone is being loud. That is... Chat, that is so fucking pretty. It really is. I love it. It is really good. Alright. That's MCS for now.